Sana mbia mwana soko jaitu kulele oga. Jasa murieta. Henry Nyabuto Obanyi. Sedo Bobasi and specifically Kurumase West. Uchumba wa singotena. It's not the first time utena uchumba was. Last time na lengo. Second time. Last time na jite bit rate. I was a civil servant. Toka agenda retirement. Mudinyoange o Kaneiga. Atomu to Singapore for 1 month. Osiasa effectively in years to Mudinyo Tano. And the same time Kanyola accident Tuko Kabuneka. I was actually mobile for almost 2 months. It was supposed to be a bed rest. So then they think of the Siasa and very actively as we expected because of that. But the one actually full swing. You was going and the body UPA.
Sasa chini mheshimiwa watabiro kariri tangan ya kabere nkuali lakini ugacha chinga kichera ta kidogo.
Yes.
Experience ikiago kulengana muna kwaalitiri tangan na ili ya kabere. Nakiwe experience chisiasa cha Bobasi.
Thank you very much. Siasa was one iga. We need a change. There's a big up. Bobasi ite. Aba na inchi baito they are demanding want to represent effectively. One, we communicate about the bursary. Aba na baito for sure. Now secondary schools may go bursaries. And they got places. Other constituencies, secondary schools go away bursary. Once I keep on asking myself, so I call na, are you manage your university? I go bursary. You are there with the secondary. So there is a need for sure. Our secondary schools why we bursary, so that they can be able to secondary school to any university. That's one thing. Secondly, one was similar. That's been said, and you saw in the newspapers. Current MP never reached never any team yawa. Now the corruption. It is being said around 138 million. Which is go. From our constituencies. This is good money. Chego anabaito bakonyeke baso mere because wasinto wata utakovonga sana. So I believe chiwe siyango tumi kubiya abana baito bakonyeka balenge. You saw abane bo bata matawe bana nyamaja ba complain. And they were just fine. So for sure that's a gap. Another thing kelina unawasi we are being challenged. Going forward, I'll make sure that every parliamentary to a curiosity effectively. For sure, more was saying, our get about that possible. This is one challenge that we have because the para, you and I want to work on market a week. When the other go those are the challenges that they must be addressed. Now, I see to your effective reader or understand now we need more to so that those other things can come in. And they read the Bobasi or advice about even to be in the business wise. I don't want to come at because as a leader, we need to wake up at that's a gap that we have.
From where you are sitting, mheshimiwa, kwa balije binge sana bilioro chenga na vitaite libagali omuntu chiko birigereri.
Yes.
Bana tetete babasi bakoire libageli. Kero chiko baboli. Bakoire. Inchira kichiri chiko tumeka gukora bakongobo kwa RSR ya mase ebunge ya basi.
One, thank you very much. What I want to see Nairobi chumbi was I want ingara sana wananchi. If possible rewarding kala sema their needs. Because Chinese, for example, Yawitauli, word is not the Chinese Jabba Central. The one thing I say, word by word, what their needs, the address, one by one, as Senekonyara. Secondly, even though na bursaries, I want to make sure I want to bursaries, but they are secondary schools, by bursaries and universities, why we, and I don't have able also. Nejibara, that's a Brayo Dinda Vek, the address Jibara, because that's Jibara without the Jibara, Communication Rosinia, and the Waro and Bagan Yagitari, Amagan Regotayo. Those are some of the things that I want to address. My management will be just simple. Go Navanto, without the Navanto, so that they understand what they want, so that in Bacolere.
Akero watebrego ntumatinga ebunge ya ubasine ya moyo chibunge chine na sana imezi ya Kenya na nsachinde igo ebunge ekoya kuchibesa na abo igo buna chibunge chinde chikoyo bari kuri nga gosebo basine na nere babaye chibesa chinyinge what if chibesa na chichi nawe chikoyo ngakigo chibagana bakachisane chinse mechons muno goteba ngakero umwana nyole basa.
Asante sir, thank you very much. The other thing in the address before that quite about thing Bobasi for sure is the biggest constituency among in Kisi County and in Nyamira. This one thing in that again, Sume was able to Maracabere. The bus for Jova Cabero, there are those challenges, they are all mine. I want to was able to Maracabere, every ebo was share the resources equitably. Because you look at it, was in our Majoe. Umajoe Garaga, by the way, Kenya Combia was Majoe combined. But there was a mistake that was done that I will order. But I want going forward, not to go Mujumbiga. I want to make sure was able to Ramakabe. So that the resources, no one whatever the resource is true. But what I believe in a king, you go here and I was here and then the population. But I want to make sure now the resources are very equally distributed. That's important.
Yes, sir.
And I want to make everyone understand this is what we have. So that the transparency so that we can be able to sound effectively.
Yes. So kolengana naye nonya bubastira korabuya ase amagendo na bintu binde naro nabakurikinga resources chigo cha sebungeli nchiye isaine chire kiregen.
Resources for sure they are enough because you know what they a few minutes ago that the 138 million which are misappropriated. That's out of money. 138 million that's out of money go for example bursary. That's out of money. So the resources in this is all the management what the problem. One is in I room no mujumbo was I make sure one thing what takama corruption. Thing what takama roboko just to make. I want you to make it effectively whatever that we have. About the way to me appropriately and the way saneke kero montagnore when necessary.
Whatever ngayo kurwase e ward ya Masige East
West. Yes.
Nima tinga babasine ya mo yechi constituency chibwateraniri sana na siasa yechi nyomba. Siasa yechi nyomba ngakiyego cha affect no nyana magendera se bungeli ya basi.
For sure mna njon ngo mujumbo basi tingo ta go and those through the Nyombejo. In our era, we are talking about na ngakito go osiri unyombo. Unyombo we tire politics ya usi in general. I want to che una monto nkinete somete o mangana unyomba mbosari completely. I want to go sabu basi on the BS. Irrespective of our That's why end up nowadays na nyo service ina alika banto usi injera como na como ino muta sarwete so nyomba wasenye nekera ngo liko moto yako wona ko sai yoruwete I want obonyomba bosire in this era do ngwana mali obonyomba so I don't want to imagine and go amali obonyomba but my wish would be obonyomba bosire abande babwate fine but for personally I want around obonyomba so but
what you
get on the muchumbe, muchumbe, bangaduna, or some masige. I want to serve everybody equally. Yes.
Nakota banga unaboni to my thing kwende chinyombe chinchiro basi natwateka whatever. Ngonya na chiwe chikobe factor wataire masike okuru. Nakiroje dynamics chia siasa ase bungeli okuru ya basi.
So far in Chebasa no manene Obanyi I cut across all the Yumujos Masige. I'm received very well. Without I'm received very well. And Nyachegiro I'm received very well. So for me, I don't think it's be a factor. Because I'm one person who believes that I perform. na debe wananchi bajonga gikora na jeta banga tamwe yemo baranga kingo bakorera so tadi bameko ngana tatamu bakonga but for sure that will make a difference.
Naroche nonya ase byombo bya habari no mo minister of internal security muske Kipchumba Murkomen batebari nk'abana siasa skwizi igo mu bwata guns igo mu bwata abantu bari bagochana na matanga baturubanye matanga bagotenga nyarebe takwa na matanga aya tima yose we experience ri egenteke asando nsi gutara bobasi gose kwa kigure ga okorekana sorongoro gusi
I've had that, but no, Bobasi, we have not reached that. We have not reached that level. Bobasi, have not experienced because one is in most cases. I don't say this. It's encouraged by the politicians. And now politicians are going to encourage the only symbol. What is some divisions is? You cannot bring only symbol whether you are not performing. So when you are covering something. So that's what that's something I will not allow us. And the total end of Bobasi, don't experience such. But I don't believe that they get that level. Yes.
Now that igente kenkere gusi. I know mo bwabara ibal mutenene na no chikoli gyobora. Ngikwari kuboli abara ibal bamino nzachinde bagotara na bamura bakruko guns na bayigo ngikwa kubona na bamura bagotumeka ase ogosali na nyane meyega ogochaya abara ibande koleto okuburukana se meyega ngikwa kwate.
No, mine I want to advise. I don't want that one is. It says some parts. Chelsea, I would want to advise my fellow colleagues, politicians, but this is from that behavior. It does that very well because the one is there are two things. That's losing lives. So personally, I will advise them what this is because I don't believe in that. Siasa and what I tell people. Only say that you don't work on your policies. Kuruana does not mean that what they cry most even. No, that's add value. So Basolingo advice and Amidona, Unism should be a thing of the past. The Osiato Cosia Sengia, Kermoda only said a chair, Abananji Determinina, or Corabia, or Quanabia, or Random again, one way Chipura.
Oterangoro one time, two time, one time, two time. Kurasi karas tanga you.
And the personally, now in the UBA, United Progress Variance, about the Amatian. So it follows. In one term.
In one term.
Yes.
Why in one term? It is because of Matiang.
Not because of Matiang, because all the Kenya one year. Almost every part of Kenya, and as everybody is complaining about me, the cost of living is very high. About that, the people are starving. So, wanted to change over a yobo to your own mondo, go manage country. Look at every, there's no sector where 10 people are happy. About the siasa, they are complaining. About the media are complaining. All sectors. So generally we could say that we are nice you. So my abi nelina about the way to keto chinjo over a yobo, Toro say country never better. Look at the work back at us. We're doing very well. Or tried you also made some progress. But the one where we are one back to almost 10 years back.
Whatever biasana emo na UPA mule maiga yo muskematiangi ni maitenga matiangi iko bali amo naba abamu abo bali batene no president abakwiruka united opposition is a chinde happening bono muskematiangi tara we ticket of which tini wate abaigona bego chiko baigo ngekengiate okungana okukoba gusina ande go chaka go split asenge njunga bono tara egu kwiruke bende.
Thank you very much. When you go see, it's always that the Matiang no one we can take for sure. Everybody, every corner, was see about the ones Matiang we can take. Because, and I'm not saying this because I don't go see. Or get the Matiang even the ministries. He served very well. He was a super minister, a super CS. He performed. We want somebody who can perform even the economy, a change. and the only Kenya ngima everywhere agero umuntu gutara people are talking about Matiang'i I go and take will make a difference, and we believe that will make a difference. All get in interior there was a big difference. Maybe I was going to be a secret. Can I get education akanyarosa mate mnyoko mwana yoko gwera mate magazira can I get an it's a performer. So we believe I over president I will manager of this country, it will make a difference. That's why we are advocating I will not because of Mubas, because we believe it can perform, and we want someone who can perform, we can do a change.
Now that try we ticket mheshimiwa.
Yes.
It can change dynamics cha chikura cha Juzi.
You have asked now what will happen. Personally, I believe that they will be given, but in there must be a system to me. Take around the more than 5. If they can come up with a system, transparent, wherever I pick, and the bunch and us a team, we have no reason to split because our wishing to road through one or your do it there. That's what we are saying. Whichever this come up with their formula come up, but it's wrong as acceptable to both of them and the bunch and there is no biasness, we have no problem.
Arafu mheshimiwa naigura baraia bange bagatebanga abantu mbale basukuna inase goti ya Matiang'i lakini mama yako tite cha kubakonya no pirivetinga okoba so murengo gete muso asa murengo Matiang'i no konya bange bari baro wako gose chikurancha ko uniform irimo kuroke sutinga bana gorugoro bakanze 6 piece ekinkebe
Uma the one ga manyana ada Matiang'i and also about Matiang'i there are no there are many parties chubiri no ere to that's the ticket of the nera we have UDA UBA United Progressive Alliance we have DBP we have that will be ora choru Matiang'i about that just will come together for more support. So, but I believe that they are according to Jesus, but particularly Morengo or Matiang'i. Yes.
So, the Kotanga party take of a factor, again, the Chicope factor maybe Montorio, yes, Nerant Parachor. The Cocogan and Montotario Chicogan and Amon of Covando Murango, Naringo Chacacho.
Yes.
Mushmuan to
but what I know that we work in Kisiaro, Montaveta, Morengo, you want or yo Matiang'i bamoja timu yonsiga okare waseno UDA tawa chances yo konyara na dingi usi. Yes.
Arafu ka tutikata siasa chichigoro abaraya bachiramu babarore ma chinga kichinyinge no baramu lakini still twara na kiro mondo kuna kwerwana ne strategy rabo gose ni ila wako pamoja because naene gora katwaroche bari ko korokana kulikuwa mulembe kuinyura abana bari basiritia magimabo chinga kichirichi ya 2024 twaroche nande bari batarengwa uno musike Matiang'i tumuroche twaroche musike Martha Karua musike Stephen Karunzo Musyoka musike Maraga lakini abande bari bakina Justin Mtsuri twabaroche orno. What does that shows?
For sure you cannot say why I ngoro I expect them to be there. Inquara na Gachawara comment today na Taengo because it was strategic, because he felt that the I don't know. But he no mind the Tuko is a choice your mode. But we are also now you remember I made a statement some time back na no morembe. I requested request na make sure who is disrupt the voice. That's what spoils the whole thing. Who say that was affects, but the no more man are not allowed by the constitution. You saw even other countries. You have seen in many countries. And I want to say this for record. Yesterday was in Brest. Yesterday in Gamaya. Wana backward, and that's why I appeal for Abascalina. Akimutika wana na baito, na baino. These were your brothers, these were your sisters. So back like the way they have been doing the past. But yesterday I was impressed. That was very good. Amana very peaceful. You know, appear very diplomatically, appear we are sana. And that's why I want to ask our as a country, let us to secure constitution. Constitution is their right. That's how they can express their whatever. But the end, now sky is restrained, so that we are able to do it peacefully. Like yesterday, it was very peaceful. So that I want to thank Awana Waito. The way they did it, that was very good, and very encouraging. That was very good. By the way, there were no serious incidents the way we have been seeing in the past. That was very good.
Nakotebanga ekurate ya inomu akiri nabarai. Na ronsa chinde yairete amana mana ali akoru testa ili alenge muna kwanya tunaletenga mandamano na masasi chitiagasi abantu bakure no gukura kwa barai usene serikali yairete ngoranga around yetrikora atumia lisas.
I think no gukura tu amed gukura tu akura. I think the government amabe they listened. Because ultimately, they'll be charged at the end of the day. What they have, they all give according. Can you remember at the end of the 5 years, they want to be charged. So I think they must have listened to Abegete, and I think they listened. So I think that's good. I also want to thank the government for once in a while. I think the system now around they think not the first to advise a man, they are also listening. Because these are their brothers, they are their sisters, they have to listen.
Asinge njuro chichinga kichaitu mheshimiwa chiachire kidogo. Tate nkuira ni asebunga ya wasi asinge njo, that is your interest is. Inke kiliona kuwa vekire buronge, gose kuwa vekire busi uko chikokora, amechandelire buwasi.
One, ubasi na nabatevia, I'm trying to encourage abantu baito. We understand that we need a change. I'm there that the honest story we need somebody who understands and somebody who understands and where we are going. Those are some of the studies that have been and we should discourage because understand and don't what they want.
Tingana lia uli omwari uchaso monto Bobasi na boigo monto usiengima.
Yanda no asawa basi no kubani courage, but there is hope. Going forward is hope, and I'm sure. Wakongetamwe, I want on the one time baranga ingo bakorera. I will make a difference, and we sign again once more.
Sante sana inomuske Henry Nyabuto Obanyi oyolengete kuligie kirugo kiebunge ya Bobasi gwetere kiama kia UPA asobochore bona mwaka ogoja twabere tusangana ya mase yamo asomurobiri gabwe nkwana yaito na goikerago no ngo butolera umurobiri yose kinza cyabona margoba goika kinga kicinde butambe bakondoka aizamo bose ewachi me yabora.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Asante sana.